Hello and welcome to this tutorial on how to use GivePulse for Iowa State students. This is the 6th tutorial in this series, and this covers using GivePulse volunteer data on a resume or application. So GivePulse does the volunteer tracking for you. Some people will keep track on a resume just through pen and paper or through an Excel sheet, but GivePulse is able to track all of this for you if you'll let it, and it will allow you to seem a little more technologically savvy if you're willing to do it. So let's get started here. I'm going to log in as normal. I'll use my email and password associated with the account, but you can use Facebook if you've linked your account to Facebook. And here is my dashboard showing the groups that I'm associated with. I've got no upcoming events here, but that's not what we're worried about. I want to start by showing you the My Insights page. If you click on that, this tracks your hours per month of volunteering in this top chart. Mine looks a little skewed because I have heavy volunteering in June and July, and then more normalized volunteering throughout. Others will probably look a little more stable. The second one in the green tracks the number of impacts per month. So this top one is the hours. The second one is the number of events you volunteered at. And then the bottom one is an aggregate of hours. So it totals your hours over the course of a year or longer. And so these can be cool things to share with a future employer. It's a little bit more powerful than just a long list of black and white font explaining things. Showing a table of this is a little more engaging. So this URL here is your own public URL, so you can take that and share it. And if you put this on a resume and someone entered it into a website, that would come to this and it would show them your insights. Similarly, if we go to My Impacts and click on View Impacts, the same story here. GivePulse is basically a kind of like a social media for volunteering, and so these are your public domains that you're able to share with future employers or people that matter as far as applying to grad school or to different programs. You can share this with them. This page here, where My Impacts, View Impacts, has those same charts, a little bit different of a format here, in different order as well, and it has all of your impacts listed here as well. Over here on the right, the green means that it's been verified by the event organizer. Some teachers like this download certificate if they're using this for volunteering in a community for a class, or they're using service learning in a class. This is just something a student can bring and turn in to show that they did volunteer and that it was confirmed by the organizer. But someone can click on this View Impact, and this will show all of the details about that event. Any comments that you post, so I would encourage you to post comments when you can. But it shows all of the details of the event. That is this portion, so this is just a little bit more of a unique or cool way to share your volunteer experiences. If you do prefer the Excel format, they have that as well. It's over here in the Export tab, Export My Impacts. You can click on that and open in Microsoft Excel, and you get a list of your volunteer events. I'm going to go ahead and format this quickly to show you that you can have this ready in a matter of minutes. So group, you can leave that or not leave that, that's up to you. I'll leave it for now. Event, that's something that's probably important to leave. Shift, probably not important. Neither is the recurrence or who you shared with, so we can delete those files. The event type, not important. Impact date, that's important. Check-in comments, you may choose to leave that. These are just the comments that you post about the experience. I'll delete it for now. How long you volunteered, that's important. Rating, or whether it's private, not important. You can leave the event organizer and the contact information for the organizer. That will allow whomever you're sending this to follow up, even though they've already confirmed it online. Someone may say, man, he really volunteered at this event a lot, and this person would know a lot about this, the potential employee. I'm going to use this as a reference or something if they wanted. If they're able to do that, they could. Just an example. Verified, not important. Verified by, maybe important, maybe not important. We'll delete it for now. And verified date, not important, so get rid of it. So there it is. Within about a minute and a half or so, we've got the old style of Excel to track your volunteer information. So I'm going to X out of that. I'm not going to save it, but just wanted to show you how easy it would be to use that, even if you're not into this more tech-savvy look of sharing your volunteer experiences with grad school applicants or future employers and so on. You can still use the old export option and format an Excel file in a very short amount of time to have it ready to be shared in any format you'd like. All right, I hope this was useful and that you're able to use this to your advantage sometime. Thank you.